Hello, I've been asked to do a very quick 10-minute presentation on what the cloud is. This has been a topic that has come up at our club meetings on many occasions, and there still seems to be some confusion. So, in less than 10 minutes now, I'm going to try and alleviate the confusion. So the first thing you need to know about the cloud is, are you talking about computing on the cloud, or are you talking about storage on the cloud? Two separate issues altogether, although they both can be used together or individually. So computing on the cloud. There are two main companies that if you're going to do this, you would look into. The first one would be Microsoft. And Microsoft indeed has a free version of its Office suite available to anyone that's signed up for it for free, which means you can work on documents, collaborate with other people, save documents, do all kinds of things for free. You don't have to own the software. The software resides on the cloud, and you just use it. Issue with OneDrive version of cloud computing is that if you can't get connected to the cloud, you can't use it. The other choice would be Google Docs. And Google Docs was developed in conjunction with Google Chrome notebooks. And Google Chrome notebooks have very small hard drives, so you really don't want to load any programs on them, and they're basically running an Android operating system, so they're actually apps, not programs, that are available for it. But with Google Docs and using a computer, any Android device, and they have it for Mac devices and Windows devices also. Similar to Microsoft, you can get on the cloud and open documents and work on documents and collaborate on documents. Difference being, with Google Docs, you can either do it in a Google format or you can do it in a Windows format and other formats. And if you have a Google Chrome notebook, you actually can do it offline. So those are the two basic retail choices for cloud computing. Now, cloud storage is a separate issue altogether, and that's about storing your data on the cloud. And it's becoming more and more acceptable to do this, although the same worries are still there. What if the server goes down? Is my information safe? And how much does it cost? Lots of questions. So in order to answer some of those questions, some of you will want to know how the cloud works, how the storage works, and know about redundancy and things of that nature. This is one of the better articles that I could find in that regard. And it's a 4-page article, and explains how cloud storage actually works. And then this article was one of the better ones about whether you should use the cloud to store things or whether you should have an external hard drive. And it goes into a great deal of detail in regards to Paula's dilemma on whether she was going to use the cloud for storage or get an external drive, and it goes into cost and security and a variety of things. Worth a quick read if you're thinking about cloud storage and you really don't know whether you want to do it or not. This would be a good place to start reading anyhow. So, I'm going to talk about 3 separate cloud storage companies. all of which I've had some experience with, and it's been positive. So, first one is Box, and when Box first opened, which is probably 8-9 years ago, it really wasn't considered cloud storage at that point, although it was. It wasn't called that. Right now, they have the most free storage available. They've been around a very long time, do a very good job. You can get 10 gigs free. So that's an awful lot of videos and photos and movies and a variety of things that you may want to store. Up to you, but they do a very good job. Certainly one of the advantages of all the cloud storage is you can reach it no matter where you are in the world. If you can get to the internet, you can get to what you've got stored on the cloud. So if you're going to be away from home and you're going to need some documents, or the possibility you're going to need some documents, which I just did on a trip with my wife. We wound up in a hospital far from home and needed some information, and lo and behold, through the auspices of, in my case it was Dropbox, we were able to get some of the documents we needed. So anyhow, I'm a believer in it. Didn't used to be in particular, but I am now. Box is an excellent one for 10 gigs of free storage, and then if you go beyond that, you can buy more. The Best Buy in unlimited, and we're talking here totally unlimited, not a terabyte, not 2 terabytes, it's whatever you need, is Amazon. Their cloud storage is absurdly cheap. For $60 a year, it doesn't matter how much you need, you can have it. So if you want, if you've got a ton of things and whatever, that you want to make sure that if there's a tornado and your house is gone, or God forbid a fire or whatever, you want backup of things, and you've got a lot of it, this certainly is the one to look at today. Now it changes on a regular basis, and somebody will probably try and knock them off as being cheaper than they are. Although Amazon does an excellent job, and again, I have things stored on Amazon and have for a very long time, books and a variety of things I've got stored there, and it works out very well. Still the same normal security concerns with virtually most of the cloud storage people. But the new kid on the block, voila. Voila is, as far as I know, probably the most secure way to store things on the cloud. And the reason that it is that secure is you apply the encryption before the information is sent to their server. So they don't have the encryption key, you have the encryption key. It still functions the same as any of the other cloud storages. You can retrieve it from anywhere you are. You do have to have their software installed on the device that you're going to use to retrieve it. They do have it for Windows and Mac and Android and Linux. So, pretty well covers the field. Also, you never give them your password. There is no need to give them your password. This one costs a little bit. It's $12 a year for 5 gigs and goes up from there. It's fairly reasonable. Their servers you are stored in triple redundancy in Switzerland, and this is a Swiss company, although it's part of La Scie, who has been in data storage for a very long time. They're now part of Seagate. but their servers are in Switzerland, Germany, and France currently. That's where your information would be stored, and totally secure. So, my 10 minutes is up. A quick video of this presentation, the presentation in a Microsoft PowerPoint format, and a page with all of the links of the things I talked about in this presentation are available for you on the NEOPC forum. Thanks for watching.